Good morning from a sunny Alton Towers resort. Today we are at an event, the Your Experience Guide Nemesis event. We're going to get ERT, a Q&A with Bianca Bianca Summit. I made a mistake there. And we're going to get loads of rides in across the day. I think we have a takeover on the Rapids, so it's going to be action-packed. There's loads to get through. So let's get the day started. I think we're heading to the back of the park, which means only Nemesis is going to be the first ride. We'll see how it goes. So what we're seeing here is we've got the stage and benches being set up for Suburbi's Land 10th anniversary. So we've already got an event planned to go ahead, and I think I'm going to show up for this because it looks quite entertaining. Lots of classic actors from Suburbi's that I used to watch in my childhood. Good thing to actually see them in person, because as a kid you'd never actually see them in person, so you know, why not get some photos as well, put them on the Instagram. So it'll be a good vlog Suburbi's Land event, don't miss that. Just queuing up for a ride I've not been on in a long time. We're queuing up for 13, which is, it's such a good ride. It's next to Rita, so we can get some Rita shots, we can get 13 shots. It's a great queue line to be in. And I don't know what row I'm going to be on, but I'm hoping that we get the front row. We'll see. Unfortunately, the Tesla coil went off before we even came into the room, but just look how spooky it is in here. I cannot even see. It's so dark. Here we go. Brilliant ride on 13. It's been a long time since I rode that. Second row, someone was screaming like a little girl in the tunnel the whole way when we were going backwards, so that was something. Can't find out who it was though. It was someone in this group, and we will find out at the end of the day. Onward and upwards. Back in one of my favourite places, the X sector, home of Oblivion and the Smiler, but with the Smiler having a 50-minute queue and the queue on Oblivion being 5, it's time to take a dive in Oblivion. Let's do it. Very sunny today, very nice and warm. Loving it today. Here we go, just coming up on Oblivion, where we're going to take our dive today. Look at that. Cannot disagree with dropping Oblivion. Let's do it. Whoop, whoop. New for 2024, Alton Towers Food Court in the X sector, where there was a ride and now there's no rides. Right, so just had a nice ride on Oblivion on the very far side of the train, just next to the nice rethemed Excite Studios where the arcade is, just after you come out the ride. And my ride photo looks like I passed out, so I'm not going to buy it. I had my arms up screaming, but my ride photo, I'm just completely like... Anyway, we're just going to find our next ride. Queue times are big, so we'll eventually find something to go on. I think we have the ride takeover of the Rapids, so we have something. Let's do it. 70 minutes for the Smiler. Ooh, sheesh, not the best. We'll get on eventually. So we've developed a plan. Don't know how long it will take since there's 9 of us in the group. We're doing single rider and we're going to time it. I'll let you know how long it takes from the time it is now. Whoop, whoop. So, we actually got on the Smiler within about probably 35 to 40 minutes. Row 2, it's nice and smooth. I know sometimes it can be rough, it depends on what train and what row, but the train I was on, row 2, NC, nice and smooth. So the Smiler is okay to get on, it just depends where you go. You just got to get lucky. And we're going to head over to our next ride. Don't know what it could be because the queue times again, we're just winging it. We did single rider for the Smiler, that's why we went on, so it was 70 minutes for the Smiler. Not going to do that. Anyway, next ride, onwards and upwards. Whoop, whoop. Right, so most of the coasters are at a very big capacity of maybe 70 minutes or more. So we have decided we're going to go see Emily Alton at the Alton Manor. Let's go! Here we are at the Alton Manor, ready to play with Emily. Now, should I get a black vanilla ice cream? I'm tempted to when we get off and see if we get black lips on the vlog. It's always a highlight to get black lips on the vlog, so we'll do it again.
Maybe I'll have one.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll both do it. Right.
You need to do an Instagram.
Is this bad? My lips are so black. It's going down to my chin. I look perfect. I think I'm rocking the new look this time. How are you? I'm much worse. This is bad. I'm rocking like a new kind of beard. It's like it's dripping on my fingers now. Ah! I can't do this. It's too bad. It's everywhere. So we're going on the best ride in the UK now. We're going on Nemesis. And it's going to be an absolute blast because this ride, it's been my favourite for many years, and having it back this year after being retracked and overhauled with theme, it's very good. And it's only 45 minutes, so let's see what row we get. There's your paint wearing off because of how forceful it is. It's getting a bit white. That was quite a great forceful central ride on row 4. Gonna do some more rides after the Q&A with Bianca. So we got about half an hour to get to the Tower Suite, and then we're good to go with the question and answering. Here we go into the Tower Suite for Bianca's Q&A. Can't wait for this, and then we're going to be taking over the Rapids. Here we go. Your experience guide. So after probably like 45 minutes in a hot room, we just came out of the Q&A with Bianca. Couldn't take any photos or videos, so obviously respected that. And it's shortly time to go to the Rapids for the takeover, so 2-minute queue for that. I'm going to enjoy it, going to get wet. In this hot weather, I wouldn't really mind getting wet on a water ride, so give us the biggest splash you got. Here we go, 150 plus people going into the Rapids. It's going to be an interesting one. Let's see how long it takes. I'm going to say 15 to 20 minutes. We'll stick with that. Lovely view as we go past Wickerman. The Rapids queue really does help with seeing Wickerman from afar. Here we go, shortly going to be embarking on the rapids, and then we are going to go to whatever we can because the queue times are still manic. So let's get this going. So we waited about 25 minutes. I've got absolutely soaked from the top of my leg down to my knee. But that's what I wanted, you know, a water ride is supposed to soak you, so the rapids is good. I think it's the waterfall that soaked me. There was water spraying off of the waterfall edge, and it literally just went over the boat, down towards my leg, and I was like, oh my god, it's hitting me from the top. Right, I think we're just going to find some rides with smaller queues, and hopefully we get a winner. So we just went for a second ride on the Alton Manor, and we just rode with Bianca. So going to share a picture at the end of the vlog. I got a couple I might just do a showcase of pictures I got across today. So we're going to head to whatever ride next. I think it was Wickerman. We're heading to Wickerman next. But yeah, we had a 5-minute queue line on Curse, and most of the effects are running as per. Let's go. Here we are, going to get a ride on Wickerman. We've got 2 hours until the ERT, so I think this should be a winner. I'd say 45 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes. Right, so an absolutely amazing ride on the 8th row of Wickerman. I had it so my restraint was looser than normal to get the air time on the hills, and it absolutely was insane. It was going quite fast because it's a warm day, so the track heated up quite a bit. And we're now over for Nemesis ERT. So we're just going to make our walk and then get a group photo with the event organisers and get loads of rides. I think last time I did 9 rides on Nemesis with ERT. So see what we get this time. It's the time that we've all been waiting for. It is the Nemesis ERT. It's just going to happen soon. We're all meeting at the Eye, and then we got an hour to ourselves. Everyone's leaving the park because it's now closed, and it is us having a VIP experience on Nemi. Let's go. So we just did the group photo, sat underneath the Nemesis Eye. Look how beautiful she is. And we're shortly going to be going on the ride. They're just testing it with the POV cameras because obviously Your Experience Guide, they have the rights to do so. They've hosted this event. They've got their cameras on board the trains, and then shortly after the trains have gone round, we'll be on. Whoop, whoop. Right, we're on our way to Nemesis. And you're just going nuts, aren't you? We're just on our way to Nemesis, going to the main queue this time. Last time it was the ride access, so we'll see what the queue time's like. Is it going to be a large ERT queue or just a normal half-size queue? We'll see. The Attraction Source event was literally walk-on, so we'll see what it's like. Well, I'm at the point of losing my voice. We've done 11 rides on Nemesis. Here's everyone. Shout out to everyone who's been part of this amazing event. Last ERT cannot beat this one. 11 rides and here's to the next. Woo!